Would you recommend Estonia to foreign people to come and live here?
No. 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 No.
Depends on what country they live in at the moment. And if they live in some place that's maybe really, really bad, then Estonia is a good choice. But
it's a nice country and not so overpopulated and pretty many possibilities for everyone, I guess.
No. Winter is too damn cold.
As a tourist attraction, Estonia is quite lovely, especially in the summer. But to live and work here, if you're not planning to be a politician or a top executive, then no.
Are you planning to stay here forever? Or
Yeah. I like it here.
Min Estonia yaratам.
I'm John Russell, and I'm from the United States. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I have lived in a lot of countries around the world. So we started coming here 9 or 10 years ago, and we fell in love with Estonia. It was very, very different than Russia, and we just really, really liked it here. We lived in Russia, which is a very dangerous country in many ways, very unsafe, very stressful country. And so to see a country that was dominated by the USSR for so long, and as soon as they got their freedom, they just like cast it aside because they have their own culture, they have their own vision, they have their own ideas. For me, it's really a nice thing to live in a country like this.
Привет, меня зовут Оля, и мне нравится жить в Эстонии. My name is Olga Loichenko, and I'm from Rakvere. It's a town in Estonia. Both my parents are Russian. I've understood that a lot of people call me Estonian Russian, and it's weird to say that, but I guess I am Estonian Russian. During Soviet times, a lot of Russian people were relocated here. Like my grandfather came here because he was in the military, and then they were relocated here. A lot of people came because of the work. I think that there's this big idea that Russian and Estonians should hate each other, or are supposed to hate each other, but it's not like that. I mean, yeah, maybe they don't like each other, but I mean, it's we're all just people. That's it.
I'm from Belgium. We're on a city trip with friends. If you look with the camera, we're with friends. And it's a great city. It's cheap, just for the food. It's all cheap, but the rest no. I don't think about living here. It's just a city trip. Drinking all the clubs, doing all the clubs, and watching everything. The buildings. Some streets are very nice, but just for the beer with bros, you can say.
It's the Kultura kilometer, the cultural kilometer. It's a nice place where we can walk and meet interesting people sometimes, and stop at the water during the summer. There's a really nice cafe here.
And we also like this area because it used to be a lot of Soviet buildings, and so the Estonian government is trying to renovate and, you know, make it more Estonian. So yeah, we see the contrast.
We like to see old things made new.
I like the donuts. They're really good. They remind me of the time when I was little, when I went to Russia and I had donuts there. Russian donuts. I'm eating with my mouth full. Just my childhood, and since in my childhood I was completely Russian, we can call it my Russian childhood. Yeah. I think it's possible, yeah, to blend in Russia, but it would take time. I don't know, it's just my accent gives me away right away, so I would have to work on that. And the way I am, the way I see things, it's not really, I don't know, maybe it comes from the fact that I was raised here. I'm just more like chill. I don't think I can be like that in Russia.
More Estonian.
Yeah, I'm more calm. I think I would be too calm in Russia. Yeah, I would have to amp up my crazy in Russia. I like living in Estonia because this is my home country. This is what I know. This is where I grew up. This is, yeah, it has affected me the way I am.
Hej, mitt namn är Emil och jag är från Sverige. And I have come here to Estonia because of work, and I like Estonia pretty much actually. Yeah, it's not so big difference against Sweden. When you are in the middle, when you are in town, it's not so big difference. It's a small town, but it's still big. It's much people, so I enjoyed life here very much. Yeah, for first time I was thinking about staying here for 6 months, but now I've been here for a year, and I have no planning to going home at the moment. But yeah. Someday I will move back to Sweden, but not yet.
Did I stay here forever? Well, I wouldn't mind. I have to be honest that, going without sun for, 8 or 9 months out of the year, it's not real healthy. I take vitamin D for that, and I'm really happy when summer comes, and I love to, take a couple of weeks off and go. But as far as living here, the country's a work in progress, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes, and we love the people. That makes up the country.
Well, I think I'll be living in Estonia, but I might not. Where would I live? I grew up here. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. If I have to choose between Russia and Estonia, because I've never lived in Russia, I've only visited Russia, so I don't know what it's like in Russia, and I don't know. This is my home. This is where I was born. This is where I grew up, if you can call me a grown-up, maybe. And this is where I will be, where my ashes will be thrown into the sea, or something like that. Oh, lake. So yeah, Estonia, yeah, to make it short, yeah, Estonia.